Wait.
Welcome to the Pit Life Barbecue Podcast. Join us around the pit as we talk all things barbecue. Now here is your host, Johnny Maggs.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pit Life Barbecue Podcast, coming to you live from the Uncle Steve Shake Studios in Center Bonstead, New Hampshire. It's the podcast where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. Oh, thank you all for tuning in. We got Thanksgiving days, if not hours away. And the kick off to the holiday season. So we're going to get into it tonight with my brother Al from MagneChef gloves. We all know him. We all love him. You know, we got the microphone spot. We got the red ones, the originals. We got the Freedom gloves. Then we got a nice package there waiting that I have not had a chance to open yet, seeing I just walked through the door. Wonderful traffic in Massachusetts. But anyway, we're going to get into that to see what goodies are in there. But tonight's episode brought to you by Uncle Steve Shake. Man, Uncle Steve, absolutely incredible. What can I say? He wears all the hats. Wears all of them.
Johnny, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, Al.
I cannot hear you right now. For some reason, my alarm went off. I stopped it, but I'm not getting the audio.
So you can't hear me.
I got you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. Uncle Steve, man, he mixes the shakes, bottles, labels, packages, ships. He's answering the emails. He's taking the phone calls. 19 amazing flavors, all small batch. Prides himself on the freshness of his product in his shake line. So whenever you place an order, it is the absolute freshest within a 2 days tops. But like I said, holiday season, obviously probably a little late to get for Thanksgiving, but Christmas is right around the corner. So get it there now. And right now, running a special 20% off. Shoot, I don't know if it's your entire purchase, or I definitely know it is for the gift box. Now fitting 14 bottles. So 14 sample bottles of shake for $40. That's right, you heard it, $40. So check that out. Customization is available. So if there's not necessarily a standard. So if you're looking for something and you want it a certain way, certain flavors, shoot Steve a message, give him a phone call and work it out, and he'll get it done for you. Follow along with him at UncleSteveShake.com. Also on Facebook at Uncle Steve Shake Nation. Uncle Steve Shake, shake some on everything. Also brought to you by Joe's Meat Market, the Diamond of Royce City, Texas. What can I say, guys? Gabriel and his crew do an amazing job. The protein selection is fantastic. You're looking for a specific thickness cut, especially with the holidays coming up. He's got you covered, especially with the holidays coming up. If you're looking for a protein he may not have, he'll work with you to get it in to make the holidays that extra little special. Fresh produce brought in daily. For us comp guys and backyarders, got us covered too. Lines of rubs, seasonings, sauces, marinades, injections, smoky wood products, splits, chips, chunks, pellets, charcoal. And while you're there, are you feeling a little hungry? He's got you there too. Ooh, we lost Al for a second. He'll be back. Gabriel's mom is behind the counter whipping up some of the freshest, authentic Mexican cuisine out there. So grab a bowl, grab a plate, sit down with the boys, enjoy a meal together, talk barbecue, make a new lifelong friend. Like I said, folks, if you're ever in the Royce City, Texas area, swing on by Joe's Meat Market and tell them I sent you. And remember, folks, Joe's Meat Market for the win. Oh, let's see. Daddy Dutch, what's up? Tom's Food Factory, Chef Johnny. Can he get fresh halal virgin goat? He'll try his best, Chef. He'll try his best, but leave it up to you to make this difficult. Thank you asking for a friend. Oh, God. Oh, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, we're kicking off the holiday season. So, holiday season also comes holiday shopping. Holiday shopping for that barbecuer and griller and pitmaster and king of the cul-de-sac of your own. We got a couple ideas for you. So we're going to kick off the holiday season with the man, the myth, the legend, the best gloves and products on the market. My brother, Al Infante of MagneChef. What's up, brother Al?
What is up, Johnny? How's it going? Hi, barbecue fam. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Things are well, man. Oh, when we talked a couple weeks back when you were down the Royal, which we'll get into, and when you brought it up, it was I had it ready to rock. That and the dates worked out perfect. So here we are. Let's push the MagneChef line of products because they have expanded once again.
Mm-hmm.
We just get rolling into it. Brother Steven coming to us live from Trinidad and Tobago. What's up, brother? So Al, just for all our new viewers and listeners that might not be familiar with you and who you are and what you do, give us a quick rundown on who Brother Al is.
Absolutely. So, Al Infante. So, I've been a firefighter for over 20 years now. Came up with a concept for a pair of gloves about 10 years ago already and developed it. I saw a lot of gloves in the market that just, they didn't have great quality. They didn't have good functionality. They weren't versatile. So I said, I can do this better, make it functional, make it versatile, make it quality, and give people what they need. And that's when the MagneChef glove was born. So our first glove was a silicone barbecue glove. It's web configuration. I think you got them right there behind you, Johnny. There they are.
We got the right hand glove, but
so
right
everybody,
in.
Why the web configuration, right? It looks like Star
Dr.
Trek,
Spock.
Nanu or Spock. It's funny because it's just like when Crocs came out. People were like, "Man, those things are a little bit clunky, a little bit weird looking." But once you use them, you immediately see how comfortable they are. The reason we did that was you have less vertical walls. So that means you just have one in between those two fingers. So you have the comfort of a mitt, workability of a glove. And the important thing about having less vertical walls, the game changer is the magnet right on the inner wrist. So when you go to remove your hands, you're going to put both magnets together and slide.
Like so.
So as Johnny did, he slid that hand out. Now you got an extra hand to pick up your phone, get your rub. It's almost like having a third hand, if you will.
Yep.
So the beauty about them is, especially the comp cookers, took me in a little quicker because everything's about timing with them. You can't be messing around. having a fight with your gloves, putting them off, taking them off, putting them on, and that's why they really just love them. You can do everything from pulling pork, picking up a piping hot skillet, you name it. It's moving logs, moving coal, moving lump, whatever you need. It's there. I mean, I've had the same pair in our station for 7 years going,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they're built to last.
Yeah. And like you're saying, the magnets clip into each other.
Yep.
And as you folks watching can see, it's just hanging right on. It's not going anywhere. I can slide it in,
Yep.
and then boom, right back in, and I'm back in business.
Correct.
Easy in, easy off.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, these ones are heat rated up to 500 degrees.
Correct.
Unless our buddy C-Mac is listening, then he's going to say, I think it was 7,000 or 9,000. But the lawyers have an issue with that. I keep telling them every
Yeah,
time.
I did
But
I
five.
$15,000 test. 932. Because I'll tell you what, when we go against this is our other glove, the Freedom Glove, and this is your traditional 5-finger configuration, has the magnet as well, so easy to take on and take off. These are rated at 932, but I have put both side by side on the same flame, and they warm up at the same time. So you jump to your own conclusion with that. So my lawyer said, just keep it at 500. That way we get no issues.
No issues.
But yeah, and then the neoprene is really good because it complements the MagneChef glove well. For those that have deeper pits and everything, and just need a little more forearm protection, the Freedom Glove is good for that. It's got a nice firm grip when you're using your tongs or spatulas or anything like that as well. So the Freedom Glove, it's really great having both. The MagneChef gloves dishwasher safe. That's always good. Freedom Glove, you got a hand wash, cotton liner inside. But they both have their benefits, huge benefits, and they work well together.
Yep. No, absolutely, absolutely. And going back to the originals, the original MagneChef gloves. How I was introduced was you were down at the Royal with our brother Jonathan Barton and Ryan Newland and Daddy Dutch and the whole crew. And you guys were there, and Ryan had his multi-tool out.
Yes.
And people are walking up, and you're explaining what these gloves do. And the major question, what makes your gloves superior, or of other similar style gloves on the market?
Yeah.
And I can't remember if it was you, it was Ryan, not JB. JB's too pretty to get his hands dirty. I said it, JB. I love you, brother. But you took the gloves, you reached in the multi-tool, grabbed a glowing red hot piece of lump charcoal, and was talking to the customers who are asking questions, and you were literally juggling it back and forth in your hand, in between the hands, while wearing the gloves, and nothing's happening. You're not screaming in agony. The glove isn't melting on your hand, or the holes like you've seen, a much less quality glove. Heck, you just leave it near your firebox or your grill, and they've melted. You're juggling hot lit charcoal. Back and forth in your hands without flinching.
Exactly. And I think that goes to the part of the quality that we wanted when, we were seeking to make that superior glove. I was testing all the silicone gloves that were on the market at the time. And at the time, what I was finding was most of those gloves are about 1.5, 1.5 inches. I mean, 1.5 millimeters in thick. So I said, man, we got to go. Let's try and at least double that. So we were able to get it to 3 millimeters in thickness. and we just got so much more. I mean, just superior heat rating. Once we did that, it was, we set the bar for silicone gloves, and then of course you go to the game changing magnet. That really separated us even more. So that was a nice thing about it.
No, absolutely. And let's see. There's been some comments. I know. What the hell? I was laughing when it popped up and I was ready because this one will not die. This will not die, and I
Yeah,
apologize, but it is still so friggin' funny. Remember, order 2 pairs, one for the grill and the neon green glow in the dark ones for the bedroom.
that's right.
And
when
even
uh, these competitions get around 11:30 or midnight, and we're still out there, and people are still buying. They might be drinking too, and the pitch just changes a little bit, and we get a lot of sales on 2 gloves for some reason.
that that's it. That's right. Brother Stevens, he's 2 years old, still going strong.
Nice.
Where else? Chef Johnny is excellent gloves. I do have and use them. Then Reggie Q, here's a good one. What's up, everybody? These saved my dropped brisket in my drum once. Crazy story. Well, Reggie, we're gonna hear that because I'm gonna hit you up right just after Christmas to start booking for the for 2026. We got to get you on, brother. Damn Moose Barbecue, what's up, brother? Uwe Braun, what's happening? Oh, Steven, thank you. There's Steven just dropped the link, MagneChef link in the chat. But yeah,
Nice.
folks, I've been here too for 5 or 6 years anyway. I've had mine,
Yeah.
and like I said, they still hold up. They clean easy. Unfortunately, in my house, I am the dishwasher. So either in the dishwasher or by the dishwasher, they clean right up. Now, the Freedom gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like you had said, it's the traditional 5-finger with the longer cuff
Yeah.
to protect your forearms. Like if you're reaching in a bigger, deeper pit, you're protected. I always have 2 at every comp or in the yard, and I got two of these and 2 pairs of these. And the Freedom gloves, to run your fire, folks, you cannot get any better. We all sit there and we have our handy dandy, poker, if you will, or one of the coal rakes Weber makes, anything to move the coals and wood and embers around. I use these, the Freedom gloves. I can, folks, no word of a lie, I can reach into the firebox of Miss Mary, take out a burning split, hold it with these gloves, and on the other hand, move around anything I did and place it back, and nothing happens. I got so used, these gloves are so good. I got so used to them. I got sidetracked one day by, it was either my wife or one of my kids, and I was about to tend to the fire, and me being the moron I am, reached in and started moving splits around. But sidetracked, not realizing I hadn't put my gloves on.
Oh.
But I am so used to reaching in with these. I just reached in, I grabbed one, lasted about 2 seconds, and went oh shit. And dropped it in, and
How many
yeah, we
beers?
had a couple burns, but I made that mistake once, Al, once. But like I said, I can't say enough about both these styles of gloves. And like I said, I have them at the pit. I have a pair up in the kitchen. Because like I said, reaching into the oven, they work great, and also throw it down. You need to put a hot pan, a hot plate down.
Mm-hmm.
Set it right on top till make some room for it. Little pot holder, if you will. But
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, guys, I have stand by these gloves, and they have stood by and continue to from the first time I ever put them on my hands and used them. Incredible products, in absolutely fantastic. And I know a lot of folks who use them, and they all say the same thing. All say the same thing. But you didn't. Hold on. Oh, I was unplugged. There we go, rookie. Atta boy. Plug the computer in. Um, you didn't stop there.
No, did not stop.
You went to the gloves and go, what goes with these gloves and barbecuing? Once
Mm.
I'm done, I can reach in with my gloves and grab the protein I'm cooking, and then it's time to serve. I
That's right,
need a cutting board.
yes, sir.
And oh, did you come up with a cutting board? Shit, the original is upstairs,
Okay,
but I still have the new one. But
nice.
we're talking about the bull ring cutting board.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fantastic. Makes cooking a breeze, especially this time of year, folks. It is soup and chili seasoning. Seasoning, yeah. Soup and chili season. So, we'll as if you're making a soup or you're making chili, you dice up your vegetables however you do. Then for years we have all been doing the same thing. The old two-hand scoop and into the pot. And what happens? Stuff falls everywhere. So we all start getting cute and grabbing the old cutting board and leaning it up to the pot with the knife and scrape it into the pot. Also, what happens? It goes everywhere. Al, you came up, being the mad scientist you are, you came up and solved that problem with the bull ring, and the reason it's called the bull ring. Enlighten us, brother.
Yeah, so the bull ring came about. I was having that same problem that you're describing. Taking food and trying to scrape it off and just put it perfectly on that edge that you can just get it in there, and then boom, onions are falling, peppers are falling, and I was frustrated. I was like, man, there needs to be everything's cut in this board. If this board had a entrapment, a sliding, a door, a food chute somehow, that would be freaking amazing. So I came out with a little puck right in the center of the board. And with that little puck, as you're chopping and you're finished chopping all your veggies, you're just putting the edge of that blade, lifting the puck, which is a circle in the middle, and sliding the food right down the food chute into your desired destination, which is usually pot, skillet, whatever, even garbage if it's stuff you're throwing out. And I apologize. I'm at the firehouse today, and I left that one in the kitchen. But you may have the new bull ring there. Yeah.
I do, as I am opening the box as we
And
speak.
there we go. So yeah, so basically, and we didn't stop there. We wanted to make it also versatile and we went a step further, And you can also put that little puck has like a little bowl. You can catch minced garlic with it, move that as well, or you can also set it on top of the board and use it as a little dipping bowl for cheese and nachos or chimichurri. Got a steak and serves as a bowl right on top, and it's not going to move because it's got that same little side. It's got a little rim around it, and it just stays stuck right in that middle part. So, like I said, it matches our products. It's multifunctional. The magnets, obviously, the game changer, which with all our products is what we do with that, and it's just made a lot of people's lives so much easier than what they had before. There it is. Boom. That's hard maple.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Let me
That's
move this microphone. There.
the big boy with you got the drip line, the juice groove, and there's that puck right in the middle is that removable puck. So once you're done with that knife, it just sticks on to that centerpiece with the magnet, and bam, there's your food shoot. Drop the food right down there over the skillet, and when you put it right back, you can keep on chopping, or then you can flip it on top, and there we go. You could put a little chimichurri there, some dip, nacho dip, whatever, and you can use it with your friends and family and use it as a little charcuterie board.
Yep.
So,
no, absolutely.
Multifunctional. It's made a huge difference in a lot of people's lives already. Getting really good reviews on that, and we're just happy with that, man, because it's helped out a lot. We got the plastic one. That's the 13 by 19 by inch and a quarter. That one's going for, I believe it's 99 right now. And then we got the smaller one. It's by 11 and 3/4. It's also hard maple, and that one is going for 59.
Okay.
So got
yeah. And now, like I said, this is the wood one.
Yes.
And it's heavy, it's sturdy, it's quality.
Mm-hmm.
What I noticed right off the bat, the drip ring is deep.
Yeah.
It's really deep. That's a good, I don't know, dare I say half inch anyway?
About that. It's about that. Yep.
Yeah. So all that juicy goodness going to stay right there. You know, we've all been there.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to waste that.
No, for sure. But like I said, the amazing thing, folks, is the puck, the ring itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like Al was saying, inside,
sandwiched right in that middle.
Right in the middle here is the same magnet.
Yeah, if you got anything metal, I mean, you can lift it up with the try the male or the female glove. It should work with the male glove. With the magnet, you'll see it attached to it, just so they can see the how it sticks. Maybe. I apologize. I should have had it here.
No worries, brother. I got it. So, folks, as we're watching, I have the magnet.
Boom! There it is.
Comes right out.
So that
it's the exact same magnets and system that is in all the located on all the gloves.
And the next product that we'll talk about, the apron.
Yep. But yeah, easy. Just hit it with the knife. Boom. Simple. Yep. See how easy that was. Just no messing around. Very easy. Strong magnets. That's the other thing.
Yep.
They're fantastic. But like I said, I use mine constantly, and especially now. I've even caught my daughter using my stuff now, which nice. I like. So, but like I said, with soups and chili season, they are absolutely made. And even not necessarily soups see, anything you're cutting to put in a pot, a
Yep.
bowl, anything like that. So if you're making a sauce itself, like a nice spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce,
Mhm.
anything, you know, they slide right on, cuts down the mess. And like you said, you can literally sit this right on top of the pan
Yeah.
or pot. And so you're not sitting there trying to balance it like the old days. Is put it
Yeah.
right there, go right towards the ring, and you're good to go.
Can't miss.
No mess, no clean up.
That's
What's
right.
chef saying? Hey, Mrs. What the hell? Hey, Miss Mags is coming, and I could use one of those boards. Oh, hey, Mags, Christmas is coming. Hey, man, put it on your wish list.
That's
I'll
right.
I'll drop a note to Miss Libby. You need one of these, chef, for sure. But yeah, Al, the wood is absolutely beautiful. Um, Care for the board. The typical process of a regular wood cutting board.
Yeah, the oils, the regular, you use there's the walrus oil. Try and use it, every 2 to 3 weeks. Every few uses, try and use it, and don't saturate it with water. Just a little bit of water to clean it. You don't want to leave it in the water because it's wood; it expands. Um, then the function obviously won't work, because the wood swells, and you
Yeah,
don't want so. Just as you would with a regular cutting board, a wood cutting board that is. You want to definitely maintain it and give it the TLC it needs, so that way it lasts you.
yeah.
For
And
sure.
it comes with the care guide.
Yeah.
Hand wash only with warm water and a soft sponge. Do not submerge in water or place in dishwasher. Dry immediately.
Yeah.
Stand upright to fully dry. Avoid leaving outdoors in the sun, in your car, on your boat. Always store in a cool, dry indoor place.
Yep.
See back for more. So to the back. Oiling and conditioning instructions.
Hmm.
So it gives you everything. You don't
Yep.
have an excuse about screwing it up.
Right.
Take care of everything. And Al gives you the directions to do that such thing. Oh, let's see. Oh, I knew it. You know this guy, Ryan Newland, best looking man in gloves. What's up, Ryan?
How's your hand,
Uh,
Ryan? I know his hand was a little messed up.
yeah, I had a little surgery on it, but when I talked to him the other day, he was doing pretty good. He's
Oh, nice.
he's back in business, so to speak, whether he should be or not by doctor's orders. But
Yeah.
you can't tell Ryan nothing.
He ain't gonna listen to no doctor.
He ain't gonna listen anyway. So, Lep, what's up, brother? Mad Max, happy belated birthday, brother. Calling you out. Doing good now, 90%. So he's almost there.
All right, man. Almost there. Good deal, brother.
Nice.
Stay strong.
No, absolutely. But yeah, like the use of the boards, the versatility. Like I said, when we were playing with them, and I literally figured out using the ring as a cup. It would have been coming up about a year, right around Christmas,
Yeah.
because I was doing a metal. I was doing a metal model with JJ, and there were all
Okay.
these little pieces, and they were flying all over the counter. I'm like, "What?" I go, "The cutting board." He's like, "What?"
Oh,
And I had flipped it over, the white one, and I put
yeah.
the little pieces there because they weren't going anywhere with the magnet,
Right.
you know.
Funny, man.
And
And they'll
I
stick.
just I had it sitting there, and
That.
I'm looking, and I'm like, something, I could
Yep.
probably put some type of sauce in here. And then when you came on, he's like, you're like, oh shit! And sure enough,
Yeah.
it works, so it doubles, doubles as the thing, and it doubles as uh, a sauce
Receptacle.
receptacle, if you will, hold all that
That's it. That's it, man. You
dunker
got
bowl.
are versatile. I can do many things. People have so much junk in their house. They don't want, space for two or three different things. They want one thing that can do several functions, right? So multifunctional, man. That's what we're about, right?
That's right. That's right. So last time we talked, you had said something about coming out with the wooden board, but you were more emphasis on another thing that we all use
Yeah.
of, and finally it has come to fruition. And
Indeed.
I've been waiting all day. The MagneChef
Quick draw.
quick draw apron.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes, sir. I got it. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do have that one here, Johnny. Mine I can show your viewers. And I already got the gloves attached to it. So I guess I gave away the secret, huh? Here it is. So it's as you can see here, it's a cotton canvas, so really nice material. And we got the clips on it. You got a little buckle right here in the back. As we put the buckle on,
Okay.
right down here, you'll see you got the clips that are removable. So when you got to wash the apron, you simply just take these off and take the strap off here, the leather strap, and throw it in a washer. But the beautiful thing, I mean, people have how many things on aprons? I mean, you name it, they have it. Flashlights, everything. Actually, we're gonna come out with our own little flashlight soon. But I think it's the most important part we're missing. If you're using an apron, you're working around heat, you want your gloves to come off, get in and out of your gloves easily. Well, now you can do that with our quick draw system. Simple, bam, just like that. I can walk with it. It's comfortable. It's not in the way. And when I need to get right back into it, bam, that that easy. And then I
Quick
can
draw.
I get my thermometer, whatever I need. It's quick. It's efficient. It's great. It's durable. I mean, you name it. It can do everything for you. You got 3 different pockets. You can put your phone in there, sauces, rubs. We're gonna add the flashlight as well, so that'll be coming out soon.
Yep.
Uh, but yeah, it's super functional. And I was just at the we had a pig bowl cook off this weekend, and man, they were flying. Everybody loved them. Chefs that were competing were all over it. They loved it, and we sold out pretty fast too. So that was a good thing.
Absolutely. And here's Daddy Dutch. The aprons are versatile enough to fit an in-shape firefighter like Al and a 300-pound man like the rest of us.
Ordered it in the Royal. It fit him, and he's a big boy. So yeah, we can go up to 3XL probably with him. So yeah, we have a special. Actually, I haven't mentioned any. Can I mention? Or do you want to mention the special that we got with?
Yeah, no, I'll let you do it. Folks, like we said, these products I stand by 1,000%. 8 days a week, 700 days a year. I've been using them. I've gone through, and anybody who knows me knows I am not easy on equipment. So if you can think of it, chances are I've already done it and put it through the paces. And like I said, they stand up. Like you
Yeah.
said, folks, these gloves right here was one of the original pairs,
Yep.
and they're still pristine, great condition. They still work, and we're talking 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
Um,
To the ringer. Do not be bad.
so like you said, it's the holiday season, folks. You're looking to buy yourself a little something for Christmas, or
Hmm.
drop a little note to your husband or your wife, for that matter. You know, with the MagneChef line,
Hmm.
and Al and the team is extremely generous from what he had told me earlier, but I will let Al run with it because he's got all the details and he's in charge of that end of it. So, Al, take it away, brother.
So for our Pit Live viewers, man, we got a special today, 30% off. And promo code with that is Pit Life, all caps. And that'll give you 30% off the website. You're included with the MagneChef gloves, Freedom gloves. You got the cutting boards, the bull ring. You got the quick draw system, the quick draw apron. So that will take care of everything. There's also, I might as well say the other
Yep,
one, uh,
absolutely.
got a extra special with the silicone gloves, the MagneChef silicone gloves. We got promo code holiday. You're gonna get it basically for half the price. You get, it's almost like a BOGO. You get 2 for 1, maybe even cheaper. It's $25 per glove. It's insane. Um, so this is limited time though. It's just, for your viewers, and it's only gonna last a couple days, and then
Yeah.
we're taking. But yeah, guys, like Johnny said, we're right here in holiday season, so take advantage. Take advantage.
No,
Other,
absolutely.
we did have to go up on our prices. Things got a little expensive, and
Yeah.
we pull our prices up, but a little special here and there, and especially for you and your viewers, Johnny, it's nice to give a little special and a little discount here and there.
Oh, Al, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But that's a good point on, yeah, there's price increases, folks, we see everywhere.
Yeah,
Even with the price increases,
yeah,
as little as they are, um, they're worth every penny.
absolutely.
Because now we'll dive in a little deep on that for a thing, because obviously, like we said, we're 4 or 5 years or so outside of the start and end of the pandemic, and you had supply chain issues. And Al, if I'm not mistaken, you ran into a hell of an issue with getting your hands on the silicone for
Yeah,
the original Magnus chefs, because people would call me and message me, "Hey, do you have any idea on when they're coming in?" I'm like, and I wasn't aware of it. And I'm like,
yeah,
"What are you talking about? Right on the website, right there." They're like, "No, they're out of stock." I'm
yeah,
like, "Oh, pick a different color." No, they're all out of stock. I'm
yep,
like, really? He goes, they're like, we ordered the Freedom gloves, but the main MagneChef silicones can't get. You
yeah.
ran into a hell of a time getting the
But
silicones.
a hell of a time. It was scary because I mean the silicone prices just shot through the roof. People were at home more, and we know when you're at home more, you're gonna be cooking more. So there was a huge demand for these silicone household products, right? And and so of course big demand, and then not as many people supplying, and we ran into a huge thing. But there's always a silver lining, right? uh right before that, I was already investigating the neoprene glove market to make the Freedom glove.
Yeah,
So couldn't have come at a better time, right? Because otherwise, like at the time, all we had were the gloves.
yeah,
So if we didn't have that plan B, Yeah, I might not be sitting here today, in a sense. It was really scary, but thank God for the freedom gloves. It gave us life, for sure, for sure.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Yeah, folks, get your orders in. Get them in early. It's never too early, so it's taken care of. Your husband's taken care of, your wife's taken care of, your son, your daughter, any of the cook, pitmasters, grillers in your family or friends. You know, a brother-in-law does it. Take care. They're gonna love these, guaranteed. Like I
For
said,
sure.
I put them through hell, and they hold up. And like I said, and it's kind of a broken record, but you know, I don't. None of yous in the 7 years of doing this have heard me just talk about a product and stand behind it like I do. There's a few products that I will go out on the ledge because I've had to use them and they've had to hold up to me and the garbage I put them through. And the MagneChef line is one of those products that I will stand behind till the very end.
Much appreciated, Jenny.
What the hell? Wait a minute. Hold on. What's Ryan saying? I'm catching bits and pieces. People borrow mine all the time at cook-offs and grab their coal baskets after they have been lit for hours. These are the silicone gloves are the best thing ever made. I use mine every cook. And you don't want to burn Rosie. That's the only girl some get. Oh,
I
Ryan.
ever.
Hey, we knew what we were getting into with this one, Al. We did.
That's awesome, man.
But yeah, back to it, folks. Like I said, I stand behind Al and his creativity and his thoughts. And like you said, folks, you're gonna buy some gloves for cooking that fire. Who better than a 20 plus year firefighter who day in day out between the academies, the trainings, the calls, who knows more about heat and heat protection than a firefighter? So he could tell me a piece of lace is going to keep me from getting burnt, and I'm going to believe him.
Yeah.
He's going to come out a way to figure out how to keep that from burning the hell out of me.
Yep.
Now, me forgetting to put on said product and burnt myself, that falls on me. Little distraction on the kids for distracting me, but mental midget time, it happened. And it will only happen once. Trust me, I still got a couple scars.
Yeah, I can
But
imagine. But it's funny you said that because that firefighter angle is so true because all the different gloves that we used, that I was using, that just didn't work out. When you would go to a lot of firehouses, you would actually see an old pair of fire gloves, actual turnout gloves. And I was like, well, this tells you right there, there's really no good gloves if we're using our own fire gloves to cook. And
yep.
and they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're also super expensive and they're a little more difficult to put on. I mean, once you got them on, you're good, but you can't you can't be pulling pork with them. You can't throw them in the dishwasher. They don't have the long cuff like the Freedom Glove. So, but right there, I knew. I was like, well, there is a huge problem. My own guys are telling me the equipment that's out there is not good enough, and I knew it wasn't good enough, and that's why we wanted to make a difference.
No, absolutely. And here's Dave LeConte. My Freedom gloves are a lifesaver. The magnets are amazing, and I didn't burn the shit out of my forearms. No, absolutely, brother, absolutely. and his chef just being that love, showing me love during the holiday season. Big, huge dome, little brain. Thank you, chef. Thank you, chef. Thank you. But Al,
Deserve.
you've been you have another product. Now, this isn't, well, I suppose it could be, now that the more I think about it, but I kind of giggled when I saw it and said you have moved from the barbecue and grilling world to home decor. Can
Oh,
you tell us about the spare mount?
the space mount. Well, we're not.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
So
read my own damn writing.
yeah. We're still. I mean, we still haven't had. We don't have the finishing prototype. I mean, it's still a little raw, but
Mhm.
it's been working really good. So basically, it's and heck, I can show. I might as well take the clips off the apron. I'll give you guys an idea of what it is. So basically, it's the female clip, right? That with an adhesive, those little adhesive tapes will go onto the wall, right? And then with your male magnetic clip, this would go on a painting or what have you, or whatever. There's going to be a level here that comes with it, a small level, and it's going to look a little different. But this will go on the wall. This will go, as long as you get this centered on the painting, bam, you're hanging wall art with no problem. And then we're also going to make two little holes. If it's over 15 pounds, you can actually just screw them in the wall. But the whole thing is, most stuff that you're putting there is under 15 pounds. It's literally just tape, and you're just
Yeah.
boom, sticking it on. You're not making any holes, anything, and you're doing the same thing with the male. You're just putting tape right onto your frame. And when you don't know where your center is, well, you'll know because the magnets attract real easy. And when you're
Mhm.
just on there, bam, and then it self levels. So super easy to put up. And that is the next one. That is the next one, Johnny. So we're excited.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
boy, because it had popped up MagneChef, and
yeah,
and it was a painting hanging on a wall. I'm like,
yeah,
what is he doing? And then I saw it.
yeah.
You had it was the prototype, and you had the bubble level
Right.
on the part that goes to the wall, and then to set it straight. And
And
I'm like,
that's
oh, no kidding.
yeah,
I'm like, ooh, but yeah, home decor. But like I said, the more I'm thinking about it,
yeah,
we could find uses on that too.
yeah.
God knows we all have our little man caves where we keep all our stuff.
Right.
And even I'm thinking in the garage, there's a few spots, to be able to hang stuff up, and that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Actually,
love it, brother. Multiple angles with this stuff, with these
angles.
magnets now. I love it.
Sir, yes, sir. So we're really pumped. I think it's going to be really good. We put the feeler out, and a lot of people been inquiring and stuff. So it's been good. And like I said, it's still pretty raw, but the finishing version, I think you're gonna like. It's gonna look
Yep.
really nice.
So,
Yeah.
folks, keep your eyes out for that. The Space Mount by MagneChef, and I'll guarantee it. I'll
There we go.
guarantee it. I haven't played with it. It's still, like you said, it's still in development.
Yep.
I'll guarantee I stand by that product too.
Bam.
Right now, guaranteed, because it's Al and it has the MagneChef name, that there is thought, there is testing, research, development, the whole nine, and he will not put it out unless it is a quality product that will last. So
Yep.
without even trying it out, I'm already putting my name behind it. So keep your eyes out for the space mount. Any idea on a time frame? Sometime in the new year?
Yeah, I think sometime in the new year. Absolutely. I already spoke to the engineer. We're developing the final prototype. Once we approve that, it's just cutting metal, getting the mold out, and that's a couple months. So we think probably sometime in early spring.
Beautiful,
Sure.
beautiful. but but Al, like I said, brother, thank you.
Of course.
Cutting board. This has charcuterie board for Thursday written all over it.
There we
The
go.
apron will be put to use on Thursday. I'm gonna dial in everything on the sizes to fit my fat ass, and I appreciate it, brother, and I appreciate everything you do. Um, like I said, folks, all these products I stand behind. They're fantastic. Thank you for the Pit Life promo code, folks. Limited time, MagneChef.com. Promo code Pit Life will get you 30% off your order. If you're looking just for the silicone original MagneChefs, use code HOLIDAY
Hmm.
for the special holiday pricing
Yep.
on those. And like I said, folks, you will not be disappointed. I stand by them, and I know broken record again. I know I'm sorry, but like I said, once I believe in a product, I will stand by it, and I will go till I'm blue in the face, and you're sticking your fingers in your ears, so you don't have to hear me talk about it anymore. But yeah, Pit Life and Holiday promo codes, all caps. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. What would I do without you, darling? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yes, Pit Life, all caps. Holiday, all caps to receive the offers. So go out there now. Within the next couple days, get your orders in. Get it the first on the list to make sure it's here for you. Then you can worry about the wife, the kids, your significant others that you got to buy gifts. Take care of yourself first. But Al, always, brother, I appreciate you. But when we were texting this morning,
Hmm.
I have come up with an idea of just to have some fun.
Right.
And the one thing we all do around the grill, whether we're in the backyard, a parking lot, a competition, anywhere else, is music.
Hmm.
So I am in the process of creating the Pit Life Barbecue Cook Off playlist. So I'm asking all my guests, so I've been messaging people and all that, to come up with 3 songs to add to said playlist if you would like to be part of it. And you gave me one so far of Go Steady by Tender. And when you popped on and I
Yeah.
was playing on the phone, I was literally had just added it to the playlist.
Nice.
So do you happen to have 2 more off the top of your head?
Man, the top of my head, I was gonna think of maybe like an old school Dr. Dre one. Might be cool
Okay.
because it's different than this one's very new, so we can go a little old school. And maybe what's that one? Man, I suck with song names. I'm thinking of a song. It was in Training Day.
Training Day. Okay, we can look this up.
It was a good one.
Dr.
Man,
Dre in Training Day.
yeah.
Okay.
And then what else can we go with here? You know what? I've kind of got into Glass Animals. Has some really cool stuff too. Whoever likes that, kind of um, new school, little indie rock, heavy bass. It was pretty damn good. Trying
Okay.
to Glass Animals, maybe. Uh, Gooey was pretty good. Glass Animals. That's one of them. Trying to think of another that was really good from them. But that's a good one.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. So there we got 3 more. So folks, if I haven't messaged you yet, which I will get there. But hit me up. Give me a couple ideas. I'm looking for three songs apiece. Certain people maybe that might be from Iowa have added 6. But we'll allow him,
What if that
make him feel special.
big Ken?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But Al, thank you so much. Thank you once again for your generosity. I
Of
can't
course.
wait to use these. Except I might have to find something to cook right now.
Dude,
Just
do
to
it.
just to do it. Just to do it.
Want to see something?
Absolutely. But brother, thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Of course, man.
Thank you for your wonderful products, and happy Thanksgiving to you. And please extend a happy Thanksgiving to the family and all your brothers and sisters at the firehouse. More important, have a safe holiday, folks.
Thanks, brother. Thanks, Johnny, for having me, brother. Be blessed, man. Say hi to the fam, man. All right. Take care. And
Absolutely. And before I screwed it all up, where can everybody follow you on all the social medias?
so yeah, our main one is probably through Instagram, and its handle is MagneChef _USA. That's our main handle on TikTok. Believe it's MagneChef, just MagneChef. You should find it through there. And Facebook, same. Just MagneChef.
All right, brother.
Thanks so much, brother, for having me, Johnny. All right.
Anytime, Al. We'll catch up, brother. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you before Christmas and all that.
Yes.
We'll get a phone call in, brother.
No, brother. Be good. All right. Be safe.
All right. Stay safe, brother.
Too.
Oh, guys, that's brother Al. Awesome. Great products. Great guy. Like I said, folks, I stand by these products 1,000%. 8 days a week, 700 days a year. They're just quality. They last, they hold up, and they do what they say they're supposed to do. Thank you all for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving to you all, from my family to yours. Enjoy the time with friends and family. Enjoy the food. God knows Thanksgiving is the greatest grazing of all the holidays. But like I said, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Enjoy the time with the friends and the family. Next week, we continue on with the holiday gift guide, literally with the holiday gift guide. Friend of the show, brother, compadre, the whole nine, Chef Ray Sheehan will be joining me to discuss his 2025 holiday gift guide that he does every year for Barbecue News Magazine and the NBBQA. We'll go through that. I believe there are 9 or 10 different exciting products. And also, Ray's got a couple things. He's been bestowed a couple honors. So we'll do that, do some catching up next week. But like I said, folks, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time. And until next week, keep the smoke rolling.